While being famous may seem all rainbows and butterflies to us on the front, when you go ahead and take a look inside a celebrity's life, the story is, in fact, completely different. Over the years, there have been many celebrity stories out there that are sadly heartbreaking. In this video today, we'll be talking about how famous TikTok star and music sensation Bella Poarch visited the H3 podcast on YouTube and unveiled her dark past on how she survived abuse in her childhood and how it affected her later in life. Get a box of tissues ready, because the waterworks will be in effect after you hear her story. It'll make you think twice before making negative comments about the internet star. Bella Poarch used to be a mystery for most TikTok fans ever since she started back in 2020. Poarch's rise to fame has been nothing but meteoric in only just a year. The sensational Filipina TikToker has 73.7 million followers and a combined 1.6 billion likes on the app. In May, the 24-year-old's viral single Build a became a #1 hit song that topped all the music charts. However, despite her quick rise to fame, the star disclosed that she had been through years of abuse. The petite, tattooed beauty, who rarely speaks unless lip-syncing on her videos, sat down with H3 podcast hosts Ethan and Ela Klein in an almost 2-hour interview, and opened up about her traumatic past experience while growing up on a farm in the Philippines. During the H3 podcast, Ethan Klein asked Bella Poarch about her upbringing. The interview told how Poarch grew up in the Philippines, her struggles, how she ended up in the United States, and joined the US Navy. Bella started off by sharing with the host that she lived with her grandmother in the slums before she got adopted when she was 3 years old. Her adoptive parents' behavior was quite normal until the star turned 7. Her stepdad, a retired American serviceman, bought some land and built a farm on it. He married a Filipina he met while stationed in Saudi Arabia, and the newlywed couple then decided to settle in the Philippines. Bella recalled, "Actually, the abuse didn't start when they adopted me. It was good up until I was 6. When I was 7, it started when we got all the animals in the farm. But before that, my life was normal. I was given good treatment, like we went to the mall and spent time like a family. But I didn't know everything started changing when we got like farm animals, once we started planting trees." Bella also started posting on her YouTube channel where she amassed more than 3 million subscribers, opening up about her morning routine. It was very hard for Bella as she was forced to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning. She said, "I would be sweeping the yard and picking up animals. I'd have to clean up really well because if I didn't, my stepdad would get really mad at me and be like, 'You're not eating breakfast if you don't get this done.'" Poarch went on to explain that she would get slapped whenever her stepfather got angry at her. "My nickname was Stupid growing up. It's hard because in the Philippines, whatever happened in your neighbor's house, you had to mind your own business," she explained. The TikTok star said that she had tried to get help but found no adults willing to intervene. The interviewer remarked that her adoptive father's action was bordering on abusive, and Bella agreed. Bella was not the only one treated this inhumanely. Her older brother also worked on the farm. Her 2 other older sisters were not made to clean the farm but had to clean the house. The 2 siblings were not even allowed to sit on the couch, and needed to ask for permission just for a cup of water. The siblings were not even allowed to take a shower after cleaning the farm. Bella said this is also one of the reasons she got bullied in school because she smelled like animal poop. The Bill singer gave the viewers another disturbing example of her showing up to school with an injured hand. "I realized no one gives a. I went to school one time with a swollen hand and it was bleeding. It was really bad, and my teacher asked me why I was so slow at writing that day. Nobody gave a," said the TikTok star. Yet, Bella still wanted to go to school and learn, as she thrived with her education and took home 36 medals for the various art and singing competitions she joined. Still, her parents didn't know, because she kept those a secret. She told the interviewer, "School was my escape, even if I was getting bullied. I didn't give a because I'd rather be bullied, be in the school, than go through something bad at home." Bella Poarch doesn't blame her adoptive mother, but she felt she could have done something about the child abuse. "She wasn't really mean to me growing up, but she did call me a stupid as a nickname. I didn't do anything to protect me. It's also embarrassing because I would be outside and they would just call me that nickname," she recalled. The interviewer asked if it was in English, and Bella said it was since they were not allowed to speak the native language at home because of her American adoptive father. Even her brother was called different names, particularly the word. Her 2 other siblings, however, were not called names. Even when Bella's family migrated to the US when she was 14, she still lived with her adoptive parents and the trauma. Bella and her brother were the only ones qualified to migrate after her dad was advised not to go back to the Philippines due to his bypass surgery. The abuse continued for poor Bella in the US, as her neighbors always heard her adoptive father yelling at her. She She said she became emotional after a neighbor in Texas approached her while she was throwing the trash. The neighbor said Bella could just approach her if something happened. The star's opportunity came when she enrolled in the Navy. Bella's father was aware of her decision, and surprisingly he was okay with it. At first I was scared, but it was my only way out, and I have to do it, Poarch shared. Her adoptive father's nonchalance was reinforced when Bella shared his last words to her, when a recruiter picked her up on the way to the Navy boot camp. Poarch recalled, "Funny, because the day I left for boot camp, my parents couldn't even drive me there. The last words from my stepdad were, 'Don't ever come back here. This is not your home. And if you fail boot camp, you're not coming back here.' He basically said bye." Bella said her adoptive mother never said goodbye to her. Bella then found her freedom in the Navy. While her peers were crying because they would miss their parents for 3 months, Bella was excited and motivated as she thought it was her very first sleepover, and that she wouldn't need to ask permission wherever she wanted to go out. Bella made her first close friends in the Navy, and she was recruited to its musical division, where she sang during boot camp graduations. When boot camp ended, Bella immediately signed a 4-year contract with the Navy. It was where Bella experienced her first date, first kiss, first relationships, and heartache. Bella received therapy while in the Navy because people around her noticed how she rarely talked. Bella told Ethan, "After 4 years, I decided to leave because I really didn't have an option. My mental health was getting really bad in the military, so the doctors decided not to renew my contract and advised me to take a break. I was really depressed. My PTSD was getting worse. I was very suicidal to the point I had always had a roommate watch over me." Later on, Bella took a break and settled in Hawaii, where she was last stationed. Towards the end of the interview, one of the hosts asked if the TikToker ever received any messages from the people who bullied her when she was a child, now that she's famous. Bella replied by saying that some of her classmates who used to bully her said they would throw her a party when she came back to the Philippines. Even Bella's parents recently reached out to her, and Bella said that she didn't respond to them. She then shared that her father was recently diagnosed with PTSD. "That was his excuse, but I felt like, I don't know," Bella said. The singer finds it funny because those who hurt her think she might change her opinion on how they treated her. She also said they asked Poarch to forgive them and were finding it hard to deal with their past, and to that Bella said, "It's very hard for them to accept what happened in the past, like they can't accept it." Fortunately, as of today, things have been working out very well for the star. She says that she even gets plenty of support online. Despite what happened in the past, she still looks forward to going back to the Philippines. Bella believes her home country is a huge part of her and who she is. Bella's doing pretty well for herself now. She has a legion of fans who are looking forward to new projects from the singer, and she continues to become more successful each day. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. All about Bella Poarch opening up about her dark past. What are your thoughts on Bella Poarch? Have you ever seen her TikToks? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below what you think about today's video. Thanks for watching guys. We hope you have a great day today, and we'll see you in the next video.